Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. So very happy to have this class. We are going to have a very important chapter or adhyayam in the Devi Mahatmyam, which is the 8th chapter. In this chapter, we see the Sapta Matraka and also there is also the Ashta Matraka. In fact, the Saptashati, which has 700 shlokas or 700 mantras, that is why it is Saptashati means 700. There is also another name for this Devi Mahatmyam, which is Saptasati, because this Sati are the goddesses. There are 7, which are in this 8th chapter. So Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, they are all.
One Devi, she manifests in the form of 7 different Devis as the Shaktis of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and Kaumara, Narasimhi, from Narasimha. So similar, they are 7 different Shaktis which come out of one Devi. So they all fight together, this Sainya of Shumbha and Nishubha. So the manifestation of Devi in different forms of Shaktis happen in this 8th chapter. So the 8th chapter is very important chapter of Durga Saptashati, and very happy that it's happening in Noida here.
And also it's happening in this Delhi region first time. Then our Bhaskar Prakash Ashram, our Guru Sri Vimarshanandanatha, from late 50s and early 60s, 1960s, he used to extensively travel in Delhi those times. And now we have opportunity to do this class in Delhi, where we are meeting most of you first time. You have been learning for a long through YouTube, but it is always very good to actually interact with you directly and then teach you. So I am so happy that I am able to do this in this where you are all able to attend this class. So the method is, I will do one half shloka, which you will be repeating 2 times. Then the other half of the same half shloka, you will be repeating 2 times. And then I will combine the 2 half into 1. So during the combination, the way it will be chanted will be slightly different because of the sandhi, and that is where you have to focus on. You don't have to focus on the half slokas. That is only for you to understand how to chant. Just because if it is a smaller verse, you can easily repeat. That's why I'm doing the half. But the main thing is the full shloka, because when we chant, you have to chant as it is, not break into the sandhi, right? If it is im and a, it will become in the sandhi ma. So you have to understand, like e and im, like e, me, it will become me. Im and e will become me. So there are so many sandhis which I will explain. But for you, most important is how to chant with a full sentence. That is what we will be when you do the Devi Mahatmya Parayanam. Will only be chanting the full, and then you will do the same full shloka, which is 2 lines, because most of the shlokas will have 2 lines. So you will chant the 2 lines 2 times. That is what you will be doing. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Om Rishiruvacha.
Om Rishiruvacha. Om Rishiruvacha.
Chande chanihate daitye.
Chande chanihate daitye. Chande chanihate daitye.
Unde cha vinipatite.
Munde cha vinipatite. Munde cha vinipatite.
Chande cha nihate daitye. Munde cha vinipatite.
Chande cha nihate daitye. Munde cha vinipatite. Chande cha nihate daitye. Munde cha vinipatite.
Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu.
Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu.
Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu. Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu. Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
So now to Chande. Chande janigate daitye munde cha vinipatite. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
Chande janihate daitye munde cha vinipatite. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. So here the word kshayiteshva sureshvaraha has to be split as kshayiteshu asureshvaraha. So the word is actually kshayitesh vasureshvaraha. The shu and a joined together becomes shva. Kshayiteshu plus asureshvaraha. So the shu plus a, they both combine to make bring shva. The shu becomes ish and a becomes va. So when you're taking a pause, you cannot take a pause or you cannot take a breath in between of that. Kshayiteshu. You cannot say kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. That is wrong.
Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. It is one.
Bahuleshu cha saineshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. That is wrong. So make sure that you are reciting all of that one word together. Kshayitesh vasureshvaraha. Only then the word asureshvaraha will come there. Because Asureshwara, the king of the Asuras, who the Shumba, after that, in the next line, you will see that the Shumbha Asura is going to command. So the Asureshwaraha is very important there.
And also, cha, you have to give the stress in cha.
Yes.
Chariteshu.
There was not enough stress. We could not hear much of stress. Kshayiteshva sureshvaraha.
All of it come front.
Yeah, you want to try once more? Two times. Both together. Yeah. Chanihate daitye munde cha vinipatite. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. Chande chanihate daitye munde cha vinipatite. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. Sainyeshu kshayiteshva. Ik sound is there. Can you see that?
The cha sound.
Cha
already has it is a combination of two letters. Cha is already a combination of two letters. So,
ik and sha. Yeah.
So kshayiteshu cha. So sainyeshu kshayite. When you say that, kshayinneshu kshayite. Yeah.
Once more. Just once more.
Munde
cha vinipatite. Bahuleshu cha sainyeshu kshayiteshva sureshvaraha. You see the difference yourself, right?
Very nice. Tatah kopa paradhina chetaha. ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः
ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः
शुम्भः प्रतापवान्
शुम्भः प्रतापवान् शुम्भः प्रतापवान्
ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान्
ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान्
ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान्.
So Chetaha and Shumbha, that Visarga will transform into Ish sound. Chetash Ish. Only when you say Ish, you are saying the Visargam. So Chetash Shumbha, then Shumbaha and Pratapavan, that Shumbaha, that Visarga will change to If sound, like F, Fa sound. So Shumbhav, Pratapavan. Tatah, then Tataha Kopa becomes Tatah Kopa. Tatah Kopa Paradhina Cheta Shumbhav Pratapavan.
ततः
कोपपराधीनचेताः
शुम्भः प्रतापवान्. ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान्.
Udyogam Sarvasainyānām.
उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानाम् उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानाम्
दैत्यानामादिदेशः.
दैत्यानामादिदेशः दैत्यानामादिदेशः
उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानां दैत्यानामादिदेशः.
उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानाम् दैत्यानामादिदेशः उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानाम् दैत्यानामादिदेशः.
So it's not Adidesha. It's not the Visargam, it is Adidesha Ha. So it is a different sound. Daityanam Ha. So when you give a small pause after Adidesha, that Ha will come. But if you say continuously, it becomes Adidesha Ha.
like a Visarga.
Visarga, like Rama, Ramaha, right? That is a Visarga. So that sound is, it just has to flow through without any break, Ramaha. But when you say Adideshaha means like Deshaha, that it is different, Visarga. But Adidesha, so Adidesha means Adesh, means order. Here it is Daityanam, Adidesha. This Sumbhar is giving orders to all his sainyas. Udyogam means be ready to go and fight. That is what he is giving a job. Udyogam Adidesha Ha.
ततः कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान् उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानां दैत्यानामादिदेशः
कोपपराधीनचेताः शुम्भः प्रतापवान् उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानां दैत्यानामादिदेशः.
So the starting of the first shloka of this 8th chapter starts with the mood of Shumbhasura. It's explaining the mood of Shumbhasura. Why? Because in the 7th chapter, he has now understood that his very important asuras, the Chanda and Munda, they both have been killed, right? So now he is so disappointed. And how is he? He is Kopa Paradhina. Paradhina means he has become a slave of Kopa, of anger. He has become a slave of anger, and then with all that anger mood, he is now telling all the entire Sainya, he is telling Sarva Sainya Nam Udyogam, like be ready, get ready to fight Daityanam Adidesh. He is ordering them that now not one or two. First he sent Dhumralochana. He thought one will be enough. Then that was not enough. Then he sent Chanda and Munda, 2 people. Now he thinks no more. I can't now risk anymore. 1, 2, 3 and all is not enough to fight this Devi. We have to get the entire Sainya to fight against her. So that is the meaning for this first 2 lines.
And also, the previous class also explained, when particularly in a war, when somebody, the commander or the king, who is actually leading, they have to be very courageous, bold. They have to take right decisions. But if they are very angry, then they will not be able to take right decisions, because the anger will cloud all their proper strategy, and thinking is very important in a war. So but this already slowly Devi is raising the anger of Shumba and Nishumba, because only then he can be
He can make wrong take all
and
the-
also he can be won over in a war. So how to make the opponent weak? By making him getting more and more angry. You make that, then the opponent gets weaker and weaker. So that is what here Devi is doing, and that is why this all of them, that anger will not come down until she will give other chance. It will come in the 8th chapter. She will also tell them that I can even pardon you and all that. So if they were not angry, Shumba might have taken that. Because there is no way that I can win this over this Devi. Maybe I will take that, because she is giving an option.
Offer,
I will give the offer. I will take that offer that she says she can pardon me, and then she will not kill me. So I can take that. But because of the anger, he doesn't want to give up. He only wants to win that war. So that is what it is. Yeah. Adya sarva balairdaityaha.
Adya sarva
बलैर्दैत्याः अद्य सर्वबलैर्दैत्याः
षडशीतिरुदायुधाः
षडशीतिरुदायुधाः षडशीतिरुदायुधाः.
Then daityaha and shada becomes daityash. Adya sarva balairdaityash षडशीतिरुदायुधाः.
अद्य सर्वबलैर्दैत्याः षडशीतिरुदायुधाः अद्य सर्वबलैर्दैत्याः षडशीतिरुदायुधाः.
कम्बूणां चतुरशीतिर्
कम्बूनां चतुरशीतिर्
निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
कम्बूणां चतुरशीतिर्निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
कम्बूनां
चतुरशीतिर्निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
कम्बूनां चतुरशीतिर्निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
Together.
अद्य सर्वबलैर्दैत्याः
षडशीतिरुदायुधाः कम्बूनां चतुरशीतिर्निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः. अद्य सर्वबलैर्दैत्याः षडशीतिरुदायुधाः कम्बूनां चतुरशीतिर्निर्यान्तु स्वबलैर्वृताः.
So Daitya Sharashiti, that ish sound should be more heard.
Ish, yeah.
It's kind of not heard that much. So here now Shumbhasura has told all his sainyas. So different sainya group will come now. You'll see come across lot of names of the different armies. So this first group is Kambu Nam. Kambu is the group, the clan of Asuras, who are Shadashiti. Shadashiti, he means 86 people. Shadashiti, he means they are 86 in number.
Daityaha Shadashiti, Kambu 84. Different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Daityaha Shadashiti are 80.
So here Daityaha is
Yeah.
Asuras. So one group of
Asuras are
who are
86 in number.
86 in number. Ashiti means 80. Shad is 6.
Yeah.
So Shad Ashiti is Shadashiti together. It means 86. So one of the group, they are 86 in number. 86 means 86 leaders. So it could be 86,000 because each leader may have thousands of asuras under them. So, but it is a group of 86. That is why they are called Shadashiti. Then there is another group, Kambu. So these are all like you can take the name, the last name or the group of that particular family name. So that family name of that asura or demons is called Kambu. So Kambunam, how many? So that clan of Kambu, they are Chaturashiti means Chatuhu means Chaturaha means 4 and Ashiti is 80. So 84. So this Kambu clan is 84 in number.
So that Kula is called Kambu.
Kambu. That is the family name. That type of, they have a specific name. So if he says Kambu, then all those who have the same name, all of them, there are so many in number. They will all come and fight together. So he doesn't have to call one by one. He just has to call the group head, and then all that group comes. So here already he has called two of the groups, which are very big groups. Koti Viryani Panchashad.
Koti Viryani Panchashad. Koti Viryani Panchashad.
Asuranam Kulani Vai.
Asuranam Kulani Vai. Asuranam Kulani Vai.
So when we combine Panchashat and Asuranam becomes the it and a will become da. So it, like the first ta in the ta tha da dhana, the ta and a in the sandhi it will become da. So it will first transform into id, and id will become id and a become da. Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai.
Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai. Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai.
So when you give a pass, you should not give Panchasha Dasuranam, because it is not Dasura, it is Asura. But that is why you should not give Koti Viryani. You can take a breath after Viryani, but not after Panchashat. Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai. Nam after Asuranam, you can take a pass, but not in between. Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai.
Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai. Koti Viryani Panchashadasuranam Kulani Vai.
Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam.
Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam. Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam.
Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya.
Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya. Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya.
Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam. Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya.
Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam. Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya. Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam. Nirgachantu Mamagnyaya.
So here 2 more clans are coming. Mama Agnyaya, because of my Agnya, my order. What are the clans here? Koti Viryani. The clan name is Koti Viryas. Koti Viryas. And how many are they? Panchashat, 50 in number. And then Shatam Kulani Dhaumranam. Dhumra is the clan name, and they are hundreds in number.
Shatam.
So they are the different clans name. Koti Virya
Koti
and
Virya clan 50. Again 50, it is not 50.
in
It is
number,
50
they are
groups. So each group will have many, but 50 groups of Koti Virya clan. And then Dhumra clan. That is why it is Dhumrana. Dhumra clan is 100. Together you can say Koti Virya 2 times.
कोटिवीर्याणि पञ्चाशदसुराणां कुलानि वै शतं कुलानि धौम्राणां निर्गच्छन्तु ममाज्ञया कोटिवीर्याणि पञ्चाशदसुराणां कुलानि वै शतं कुलानि धौम्राणां निर्गच्छन्तु ममाज्ञया
कालकादौर्हृदा मौर्याः कालकेयास्तथासुराः So Mauryaha and Kalakeya, the Visarga will bring ich sound. Mauryah Kala. Kalakadaurhrida Mauryah Kalakeyasthathasuraha.
Kalakadaurhrida Mauryah Kalakeyasthathasuraha. Kalakadaurhrida Mauryah Kalakeyasthathasuraha.
Yuddhaya sajja niryantu.
युद्धाय सच्चा निर्यान्तु युद्धाय सच्चा निर्यान्तु
Agyaya tvarita mama.
आज्ञया त्वरिता मम आज्ञया त्वरिता मम
Yuddhaya sajja niryantu Agyaya tvarita mama.
युद्धाय सच्चा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम युद्धाय सच्चा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम
Together.
कालकादौर्हृदा मौर्याः कालकेयास्तथासुराः युद्धाय सज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम कालकादौर्हृदा मौर्याः कालकेयास्तथासुराः युद्धाय सज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम.
So how many clans are here? Kalaka, that is one clan.
One group.
One group. Daurhrida, Durhrit is the clan name. The one belonging to the Durhrit clan is called a Daurhrida. And then Mauryaha.
That is another clan called Maurya.
Mauryaha are people belonging to the Mura clan. Mura. The clan name is Mura.
Mura. So they
One
are
who
called
belongs to Mura clan is called Mauryaha. And then Kalakeyas Tathasuraha. Kalakeyaha. So Kalaka is the person who gave birth to all the Kalakeyas.
So the sons of
Kalaka. So Kalaka, Daurhrida, Mauryaha, Kalakeyaha, Tathasuraha. All these asuras, Yuddhaya Sarja Niryantu. Get ready to go and fight. Agneya Tvarita Mama. Mama Agneya. My order. Tvarita means go immediately, very fast.
Fast, quickly.
Quickly. So now he is anxious. In the previous verse he said Mama Agneya. Now he is saying Agneya Tvarita Mama.
You say Turant, right? From
Turant,
this.
yeah.
Tvarita,
Tvarita is Turant.
the word from this.
ASAP,
Yeah,
yes.
Tvarita is that is it has changed into many other languages, similar
Yes.
sounding. Yeah. 2 times you said?
You
You
can
didn't
say
say,
again.
no,
Yeah,
again,
you can
yeah,
say
Kalaka,
again.
yeah.
Kalaka. Maurya Kalakeyas Tathasuraha
युद्धाय सज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम कालकादौर्यकामोर्या कालकेलास्तथासुराः युद्धाय सज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया त्वरिता मम
इत्याज्ञाप्यासुरपतिः
इत्याज्ञाप्यासुरपतिः
शुम्भो भैरवशासनः
शुम्भो भैरवशासनः शुम्भो भैरवशासनः.
So Surapatihi and Shumbho will become Ish. Thus Patihi Shumbho become Patishhumbho. Ityajnapya Surapatish Shumbho Bhairavashasanaha.
इत्याज्ञाप्या सुरपतिः शुम्भो भैरवशासनः इत्याज्ञाप्या सुरपतिः शुम्भो भैरवशासनः
Nirjagama Mahasainya
निर्जगाम महासैन्य निर्जगाम महासैन्य
Sagasrair Bagobhirvritaha
सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः
Nirjagama Mahasainya Sagasrair Bagobhirvritaha
निर्जगाम महासैन्य सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः निर्जगाम महासैन्य सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः
Sagasrair Bagubhir Vritaha Nirjagama Mahasainya Sahasrair Bagubhir Vritaha
निर्जगाम महासैन्य सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः निर्जगाम महासैन्य सहस्रैर्बहुभिर्वृतः.
So here also is the Bhairava Shasanaha. Shumbha Bhairava means he is also for fear. Here it is like the danger, like he is so
Shasanaha means the ruler.
Ruler.
Shasan.
Yeah.
The one who does the shasan. Shasanaha. Bhairava Shasanaha means one who has the ruling is very bhayankar, like very
Bhayankar.
Bhairava, very Bhishana.
Bhairava means bhi or the one
With
who
fear,
which
who
who can
always-
instill fear. So that is a Bhairava. Here he is a king. Normally, if he orders, they will all go immediately. But he is so angry, so you can feel how much fear that his orders will instill on all other who is like all the Kalaka, Daurgrada, Maurya, all of the clan he is calling. They are going to. He is already saying just by his anger they are going to immediately start. But he is also saying do it very fast, quickly go and fight. So he is giving that. Here that Bhairava Shasana is because that he is instilling that fear on all his subordinates that they have no other time to think, just go and fight.
So again here also you have to be careful. Ityajnapya surapatihi, right? It is not surapatihi, it is asurapatihi. So you should not give a pause after ityajnapya. People tend to give small break or pause. They take a breath there. Ityajnapya surapati, that is wrong. Ityajnapya asurapatihi. So ityajnapya is a. It is ending in a. Asura starts with a. A plus a is also a. Ityajnapya asurapatihi. Together they become ityajnapya surapati. So you should always remember.
Yeah, Sura means gods.
Devas.
Devas are called Suras. Asuras are the Rakshasas or demons. So here Asurapatihi, who is the Asurapati or lord of all the demons, is Shumbha. So it is the.
If you say Surapatihi, you are talking about Indra.
Devendra. Indra is Devendra. Indra is the Surapati. Asurapati is Shumbhasura.
So with all these clans, groups of all these asuras, Kalaka, Dorhrida, Maurya, Kalakeya, Kambu, all those people, he's surrounded by them. He is entering the battlefield. Who? Shumbha is entering into the battlefield.
Nirjagama. That
You want to say
right?
once again?
Ityagyapya.
Ityagyapya.
Ityagyapya surapate shumbho.
निर्जगाम महासैन्य सहस्रे बहुभिर्वृतः
आयान्तं चण्डिका दृष्ट्वा तत्सैन्यमतिभीषणम् आयान्तं चण्डिका दृष्ट्वा तत्सैन्यमतिभीषणम् जास्वनैः पूरयामास So here Jasvanaihi Puraya becomes Jasvanaif, if sound should come. That form. Jasvanaif Purayamasa. Jasvanaif Purayamasa. Jasvanaif Purayamasa. Again, that ij and ya, they are conjunct consonant, right? You have to give extra matra. Jya, like Jasvanaif Purayamasa. Jasvanai Purayamasa. Dharani Gaganantaram. So it is Dharani. Dharani Gaganantaram. Jasvanaih Purayamasa Dharani Gaganantaram. So together, Ayantam.
So Chandika Drishtva, Chandika sees who? Tat Sainyam Atibhishanam, Atibhishan, very bhayankar, like full of this very dangerous and very bhayankar Sena. It is coming in front of her.
And Chandika sees them.
Chandika Drishtva, Chandika looks at them and she sees a huge army of asuras are approaching her
from all the directions.
And now what does she do? Jasvanaif Puraya Masa Dharani Gaganantaram. Dharani and Gagan. Dharani means earth. Gagana means Akash, sky. Antaram means the space in between earth and sky. What does she do? Jasvanaif Puraya Masa. The moment she sees them, she lifts her bow and she pulls the string. That string sound is called Jasvana. Yeah, the sound of pulling that string creates a huge sound that fills up the entire space between Bhumi and Akash.
So that when you pull a string, you can only see, like, actually you can actually, like, even a rubber band, if you pull, you can actually listen to a small sound, right?
Some that elasticity
That
sound,
sound.
right?
But if this, you have to now imagine how Devi is pulling that bow, this string of that, because the ja shabdam is very important. When you say ja shabdam, ja swanehi, they are all meaning the same. It means the sound of the person pulling, making the string. When you have to release the arrow, you have to, that string will be very tight. So the more tight the string is, the farther the arrow will go. So the tension is very important, and when she pulls with that force, that sound comes out, and that sound is not ordinary sound. It is filling from the earth to the sky, and in between all, it's all, that sound is so much, because she is seeing that all the asuras are coming from all the directions, and they are so fearful. They are approaching her with that fearsome attitude, like, because they are really, because their king has ordered them that they should fight and finish this war once and for all quickly. So they are coming, and she also, by doing this sound, she is saying, I am also equal. So she is giving that big sound. So next also another
So
same
this
thing.
ja sound, the word has come before also in the Mahishasura Vadha.
Yeah.
The homework is for you to find out
In,
which verse that word ja has come before. Okay.
ततः सिंहो महानादम्
Tatasimho mahanadam.
ततसिंहो महानादम्
So it is simho. Tata simhaha means lion. Simho. Tata simho. Tata simho mahanadaha. No, sorry. No, nadam. Nadam. Tata simho mahanadam.
ततसिंहो महानादम् ततसिंहो महानादम्
Ativa kritavan nripa.
अतीव कृतवान् नृप अतीव कृतवान् नृप.
So nadam and ativa becomes mativa. So that im and a will become ma. Nadam and ativa becomes nada mativa. Tata simho mahanada mativa kritavan nripa.
ततसिंहो
Mahanadamativ kritavan nripa. Tatasimho mahanadamativ kritavan nripa.
Ghanta svanena tannadam.
घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादम् घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादम्
Ambika chopa brimhayat.
अम्बिका चोपबृंहयत् अम्बिका चोपबृंहयत्.
So Nadam and Ambika becomes Mambika. Ghanta svanena tannada Mambika chopa brimhayat.
घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादमम्बिका चोपबृंहयत् घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादमम्बिका चोपबृंहयत्.
So here she is first giving the sound with the jas sound. Now the Simha or Vahana, it is also now taking part in
Yeah,
that
he
war.
is very happy now.
Yeah, now happy.
His boss is herself making a lot of noise. He wants to show his own noise.
Because
So-
it means what? I am also going to fight. I am not just a chariot, Vahana, or like,
Like a means of transportation. That's it.
transportation, right? I am just not a means of transportation, but I will also fight. That is why, and also that is why he is also Ativa Kritavan. With that sound is again equal to this jazz sound. Not only that, that Ambika, she has the Ghanta, right? Ghanta Shula Halani. If you see the fifth chapter, Devi, with the 8 hands, one of the hands has Ghanta.
Bell.
the bell. Now she is ringing that bell, and that bell sound is also equal to all of this sound.
Upabramhayat. It magnifies the Simhanada.
So Simhanada and the Ja Shabdam is also there. It is like, so there is something called resonance. If there are two or three in the same frequency, then that it amplifies, right? It's called resonance. So the amplification happens when they are in the same frequency. Now what she does is she uses this Ghantanada to magnify this Ja Shabdam and the Simhanadam or the sound of the lion. So already it was so much. Now she is still maximum.
So you can imagine the
Sound, yeah.
situation there.
Yeah.
The entire universe is filled with this kind of battle,
yeah.
the sound, the fiery, not very pleasant.
Yeah.
These are all like kind of the asuras are also creating a very unpleasant situation. But Devi has to show her power. So she is also facing them with all this kind of sounds.
So you can repeat again 2 times. Tatasimho Mahamadamativa Kritavan Nripa Ghantasvanena Tannadamambika Topabrimhayat.
Tatasimho Mahanadamativa Kritavan Nripa Ghantasvanena Tannadamambika Topabrimhayat.
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam.
So here it is not Ghanta, it is Ghanta. So Ghanta. Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam.
Nada Purita Dingmukha
Nada Purita Dingmukha Nada Purita Dingmukha.
Ninadai. So together I will say this entire line. Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam Nada Purita Dingmukha.
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam
Nada Purita Dingmukha.
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam
Nada
Purita Dingmukha.
Ninadair Bhishanaih Kali
Ninadair Bhishanaih Kali Ninadair Bhishanaih Kali
Jigye Vistaritanana
Jigye Vistaritanana
Jigye Vistaritanana.
Ninadair Bhishanaih Kali Jigye Vistaritanana
Ninader Bhishane Kali Jigye Vistaritanana. Ninader Bhishane Kali Jigye Vistaritanana.
So together, yeah. Jasimha Ghantana Nada Purita Dingmukha Ninadair Bhishanai Kali Jigye Vistaritanana.
Dhanurjya Simha Ghantanam Nada Purita Dingmukha Ninadair Bhishanai Kali Jigye Vistaritanana.
So dik is directions. So ding mukha is all the directions. So what is the sound which is heard in everywhere? Dhanur ja. Dhanur ja shabdam is because of the dhanuhu. Dhanus are only the bow when you pull the string and give it more tension, that ja the sound will come. So dhanur ja. That is why ja shabdam is always with the dhanuha or the bow. So Dhanurjya, that is one sound. Then Simha is one sound because Simha is also roaring, lions roar. Then Ghanta is the third sound. Dhanurjya, Simha, Ghantana. Nada means that sound. Nada means the sound. Nada is sound. Purita is filled with. Purita is filled with. All the directions are filled. Dingmukha. All the directions are filled with these three sounds. And Ninadaihi, again, Bhishanehi means the fearful sound. Again, Ninadai is also sound. The sound which comes out.
Nada.
Nada, it is Ninada is also the same. Ninadaihi, Bhishanehi is that fearful sound. Just somebody is hearing that sound, they cannot even stand that. They will immediately get that fear. Jigye Vistarita Nana.
Vistarita Anana. So Kali, here again, she is referred to as Kali here. Jigye means in a victorious form. She is already showing the face, Anana, is expressing victory. Like as if she's standing there victoriously, making all these sounds in front of the Asuras.
Ma'am, this Kali, in the last chapter, you mentioned that Kali
Yes.
in
Chandamunda,
the
yeah.
format and very fierce, right? So the same Kali or what?
Yeah.
She had said now.
Yeah.
take
Actually,
over.
so it's very. This is a very, very good question. Actually, I'm so happy that you are following.
You're
very-
following the classes now.
So very, very closely, because unless you follow very closely, you cannot pinpoint this particular aspect. Because I was also thinking, already she said in the 7th chapter, I have done my job. Now it is your job, you do it. But I was wondering why she is again coming back.
So because when she is doing the sound, right, with the ghanta and everything, because she's victorious, she's already throwing her tongue out, and she's like bhayankar bhav se, she's her face is like that. Yeah, so that
She
is why
again takes that, but she is not going to fight.
she is not the same Kali, but she has that face of the Kali there. She's kind of that bhayankar form of Kali is appearing there.
Yeah.
That is
The
why
Kali, which was
see,
in the 7th chapter,
Rishi is referring this to Raja. He's in the previous verse, if you see the 9th verse, Kritavan Nripa. Nripa means, hey Raja. He's telling the story to the king, right? So when to bring that kind of that Bhayankar bhavna of Devi, the Medhas Rishi is referring to Devi as Kali here.
but they actually, this is what I feel, that Kali, what she said, I'm not going to fight.
Yeah.
You will fight.
Now it is
But she
You're
never
the-
said that I'm
not going to be in the
I will
picture.
not be in the picture. She just wants to, just by her presence, even without fighting, can instill so much fear.
Yeah.
Kali, she doesn't even have to fight now. She is there, and all the asuras will get that fear of seeing that the form of Kali. Now, nobody, because I explained in the previous class, right? What she was wearing, what type of danda she is having. She is having the mundamala, and her neck, tongue is like so big and out. So she is just coming here because then she wants to create that fear or instill that fear in all the asuras who have come to fight. But here she is not going to. She is not fighting, as she said. But she did not say that I will not make an appearance. Whenever she can make appearance anytime, and whenever the we go to Kali temple and we pray to her, she can make appearance, right?
Yeah.
So she can make appearance, but what she said is that Shumba, because there was a purpose for it. I even explained in the previous class, right? I said why she is saying that, because the boon of that was, she says, a very small girl who has to come alone fight. That is the vara for Shumba. Because, and Shumbasura says, I should be killed only if I start that fight. Only when I start the fight, with that girl. And if
And
Kali
who is a Ionija, who
yeah,
is not born,
yeah,
but who comes out of the cell of a woman. That is why she is called Kaushiki. She comes from the kosha of Parvati. So that is why she is called the Kaushiki. He has created this vara so carefully that it's not very easy for a woman to be born like that.
Yes,
Yeah. So he is like created a very special situation, and for that Kaushiki comes out as from the she is generated out of the cell of Parvati.
So that is why the same Kali she is making appearance. But if you see, go to the ninth chapter, when in beginning, Shumbhasura will become really upset, and he will feel that he has been cheated. He will actually says that we'll come to that, but he will, because here she will show to her, to Shumbhasura, that all those are all actually only her Swarupa. So here Kali, which because I'm so happy that you asked, because when I was reading, like even before, I have also asked the same question. If she says that bye bye, I will not do. But why should I? Again, Shiva, you see that she doesn't want to quit this scene. She wants to enjoy what is happening in the war field. Maybe, right? Yeah, good question. Yeah.
Did you say that 2 times?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. 11.
Tam ninadamupashutya Daitya Sainyaischaturdisham. So Tam Ninada, when you say together, it will become Tan Ninada. So im can optionally be changed to in also. Optionally. So you don't have to ask me if I say Tan Ninada, is it correct? Both are correct. Tan Ninada or Tam Ninada. Tan Ninada Mupashrutya. Daitya Sainyaischaturdisham. Devi Simhastatha. Full line I will say. Tanninadamupashrutya Daitya Sainyaischaturdisham. Devi Simhastatha Kali. Saroshaih Parivaritah. Devi Simhastatha Kali Saroshaih Parivaritah. Two times.
So here also she is addressed as Kali only. Kali Saroshaif Parivaritaha. That is, all the who Saroshaihi means very angry.
Rosham.
Rosha means very angry. Daitya Sainyaihi Chaturdisham, all the 4 directions. Saroshaihi Daitya Sainyaihi, the very angry Asura Sainya heard that Tanninadam Upashrutya. They heard that sound, the the sounds created by this Kali, and they get more angry, and they are surrounding her in all the four directions, surrounding her and the Simha. Parivaritaha. They are surrounding all together. The entire that Kali and Simha
Avrita
are
means
being surrounded by in all four directions.
एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप
एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप
विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम्
एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम्
भवायामरसिंहाणाम्
भवायामरसिंहानाम्
अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः
अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः.
So Simhanam and Ativirya becomes Simhanam Mativirya. Im and A becomes Ma. Bhavayamara Simhanam Ativirya Balanvitaha.
भवायामरसिंहानाम् अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः. भवायामरसिंहानाम् अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः.
So together.
एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् भवायामरसिंहानाम् अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः. एतस्मिन्नन्तरे भूप विनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् भवायामरसिंहानाम् अतिवीर्यबलान्विताः.
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम्
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम्
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम्.
So have you said 2 times? No, right?
Yeah, they said that.
Etasmin, you said. ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम्
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम्
तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः
तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः
शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य
शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य
तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः
तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः
शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः
शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः.
So together.
ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः ब्रह्मेश गुह विष्णूनाम् तथेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः.
So it is Chandikam Yayuhu. Chandikam Yayuhu.
So etasmin antare, in the meantime, what happens now? What is the situation? Kali is being surrounded by the entire Sainya of Shumbha in thousands and thousands. Now, etasmin antare, in the meantime, what happens? Bhupa. Bhupa means the king. He is addressing, hey Bhupa, hey Nripa. That is,
The
oh
Rishi
king.
is
The Rishi
narrating
is
the story.
Vinashaya Suradvisham. Suradvisham means Dvesha. Dvisham means enemy of who? Sura. Devas, enemies, that is Asuras. Vinashaya Suradvisham. For the destruction of Vinash of Asuras. Bhavaya Marasimhanam Ativirya Balanvitaha. So, to bring back the power and glory to Bhavayam Amara Simhanam, to all the Devas. Amara means Devas. What happens? Go to the next line, 13th verse. Brahmesha Guha Vishtunam Tathendrasya cha Shaktayaha. The Shaktis from who all? Brahma, Isha. Isha is Maheshwara. Guha is Subramanya. Then Vishnu, Tathendrasya cha Tatha Indra. Also Indra. From their Sharirebhyo, from their bodies, all the Shaktis, Vinishkramya, they came out of their bodies. Tat Rupaihi, that same forms reached Chandika. Yayuhu means reached Chandika. Tadrupaish Chandikam Yayuhu. They all, the Shaktis of all Brahma, Isha, Maheshwara, Guha, Vishnu and Indra, they all reached the Chandika Parameshwari. So now, what are the forms here? Brahma, Shakti becomes Brahmani or Brahmi. Isha becomes Maheshwari. Then Guha is Kaumari.
Kumara. Guha's another name is Kumara. So the Shakti of Kumari is Kaumari.
From Vishnu comes two forms, Varahi and Vaishnavi.
No, Vaishnavi is the Vishnu's form.
Vishnu's
but
form.
Here she comes as Varahi and
Narasimhi.
So Narasimha Avatara and Varahi Avatara is Vishnu's Avatara.
So they both come here from Vishnu, and then from Indra comes Aindri. So all these forms are coming, and all the forms come and merge into Chandika.
So So from Vishnu we have Vaishnavi, Varahi, Narasimhi. All of them from Vishnu only.
You want to say that once again?
Yeah.
The 12th and 13th together.
Nantare Bhuva Vinashaya
Suradvisham Bhavaya Marasimhanam Ativirya Balanvita Brahmesha Guha Vishnunam Tatendrasya cha Shaktayah Sharirebhyo Vinishkramya Tadrupaish Chandikam Yayuh.
2 times.
Etasmin antare bhuva vinashaya suradvisham bhavaya marasimhanam ativirya balanvita brahmesha guha vishnunam tatendrasya cha shaktayah sharirebhyo vinishkramya tadrupaish chandikam yayuh.
Yes.
Yasya devasya yadrupam.
Yasya devasya yadrupam. Yasya devasya yadrupam.
Yatha bhushana vahanam.
Yatha bhushana vahanam. Yatha bhushana vahanam.
Yasya devasya yadrupam yatha bhushana vahanam.
Yasya devasya yadrupam yatha bhushana vahanam. Yasya devasya yadrupam yatha bhushana vahanam.
Tadvadevahi tachakti.
Tadvadevahi tachakti. Tadvadevahi tachakti.
Asuran yodhuma shaktihi, and Asuran will become Shakti Rasuran. Asuran Yodhumayayau.
Asuran Yodhumayayau. Asuran Yodhumayayau.
Tadvadevahi Tatshakti Rasuran Yodhumayayau.
Tadvadeva hi Tatshaktirasuran Yodhumayayau. Tadvadeva hi Tatshaktirasuran Yodhumayayau.
So together.
Yasya devasya yadrupam yatha bhushanavahanam. Tadvadeva hi Tatshaktirasuran Yodhumayayau. Yasya devasya yadrupam yatha bhushanavahanam. Tadvadeva hi Tatshaktirasuran Yodhumayayau.
So Yasya Devasya Yat Rupam. Whatever Deva that Shakti came out of from, that same Rupa that Shakti had, also Yatha Bhushana Vahanam. Bhushana, whatever that Deva was wearing the ornaments, Bhushana, this Shakti was also wearing the same Ayudhas and Bhushana.
Keeping the same Ayudhas.
Same Ayudhas and the Vahana also. So if Kumara, he has peacock as the Mayura Vahana, then Kaumari will also have the same Mayura Vahana. So everybody,
If he has his Ayudha's name is Shakti. Shakti is also name of the Ayudha.
the spear that Kartikeya holds, right? Spear. It's also called
in
Shakti.
Tamil they call it Vel. So that Vel Ayudha. So that Vel, that's Ayudha. So that is called Shakti.
That's another word in Sanskrit. Is called Shakti.
Shakti. So Shakti is the name of Shakti. Is not Shakti has two meanings, right? One is like Shakti has the energy or the power, but Shakti is also a name of a Ayudha. Just like Dandam is a Ayudha, Chakra is a Ayudha, Shakti is also a Ayudha, and that is the Ayudha of Kumara or the Kartikeya. Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre.
Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre. Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre.
Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu.
Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu. Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu.
Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre. Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu.
Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre. Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu. Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre. Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu.
Ayata Brahmana Shaktir.
Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Ayata Brahmana Shaktir.
Brahmani Sabhidhiyate.
Brahmani Sabhidhiyate. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate.
Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate.
Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate. Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate.
Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre.
Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu. Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate. Hamsa Yukta Vimanagre. Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu. Ayata Brahmana Shaktir. Brahmani Sabhidhiyate.
So each one will be described in the following verses. Here we are starting with Brahmani. So Brahma's Shakti, Hamsa Yukta Vimana Agre. She is coming.
What is the Vimana or the vehicle
For Brahma
is Hamsa.
Hamsa.
The bird Hamsa.
So she is coming. She has boarded the
Hamsa
Vahana. And then Saksha Sutra Kamandaluhu. She's also holding Saksha Sutra means Aksharamala, right? So Saksha Sutra means the Japamala.
Japamala made of all the aksharas. The beads you for counting, right? The Japamala. So that is called Saksha Sutra.
Saksha Sutra, and then Kamandalu.
Kamandalu is always Brahma will hold the Kamandalu. Is a pot with water.
Ayata Brahmanaha. So the Brahma's Shakti, Brahmani, Shakti Brahmani comes and Sabhidhiyate. She is called Brahmani. Abhidhiyate means she is henceforth known as Brahmani.
That particular Shakti is named. If that Shakti who comes in with the Hamsa Vagana and has a Japamala and Kamandalu in hand, that particular Shakti will be called Brahmani. That is what Abhidhiyate means, will be called henceforth as Brahmani. You have said 2 times, right?
Yeah, they said, yeah.
Maheshwari Vrisharudha.
Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Maheshwari Vrisharudha.
Trishula Varadharini.
Trishula Varadharini. Trishula Varadharini.
Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Trishula Varadharini.
Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Trishula Varadharini. Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Trishula Varadharini.
Mahahivalaya Prapta.
Mahahivalaya Prapta. Mahahivalaya Prapta.
Chandrarekha Vibhushana.
Chandrarekha Vibhushana. Chandrarekha Vibhushana.
Mahahivalaya Prapta. Chandrarekha Vibhushana.
Mahahivalaya Prapta. Chandrarekha Vibhushana. Mahahivalaya Prapta. Chandrarekha Vibhushana.
So together.
Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Trishula Varadharini. Mahahivalaya Prapta. Chandrarekha Vibhushana. Maheshwari Vrisharudha. Trishula Varadharini. Mahahivalaya Prapta. Chandrarekha Vibhushana.
So Maheshwari now comes. Prapta means reached. She comes, she appears. Who? Maheshwari. How is she? Vrisharudha. She is sitting on the bull, Vrishabha, and Trishula Varadharini. She is holding the Trishula. Mahahivalaya. Ahi means sarpa, snake. Mahahi, Maha-ahi means the 2 snakes. They are the Ananta and Daksha, right? There are 2 Dakshaka, right? There is one snake called Dakshaka, and then the Ananta. She is Valaya means the bangles. She's have you seen Shiva? He has the bangles of snakes, right?
Made of snakes.
Made of snakes. So she is also having the same bhushana, right? The Shakti will also have the same bhushana of the Deva. So she is also having the Mahahivalaya. Prapta means she appears. Chandra Rekha Vibhushana. She is having the Chandra Rekha. She is
Just
adorned.
like you think about Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva, she has
he comes with the Vrishabha Rudha, like the bull is his vehicle, that is the Vagana.
Then Trishula.
Trishula, because the moment you think about Paramashiva, you have to think about the Trishula, because that is his weapon, Trishula. Then Mahagi Valaya. Normally, nobody will have this type of Valaya or bangle. Only Shiva has this. Mahahi is the snake. Mahahi is a great snake, not small snake, but a very, Mahagi Valaya Prapta Chandra Rekha, because he has that's why he's called Chandra Shekhara. He has that moon as his
crescent moon. Vibhushana. Yeah. She is adorned.
Yeah.
The Chandra Rekha.
Kaumari Shakti Hastacha.
Kaumari Shakti Hastacha. Kaumari Shakti Hastacha.
Mayura Varavahana.
Mayura Varavahana. Mayura Varavahana.
Kaumari Shakti Hasta cha Mayura Varavahana.
Kaumari Shakti Hasta cha Mayura Varavahana. Kaumari Shakti Hasta cha Mayura Varavahana.
Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan.
Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan. Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan.
Ambika Guharupini.
Ambika Guharupini. Ambika Guharupini.
So Daityan and Ambika will become Daityan Nambika. The word will become, a letter will change to Na. Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini.
Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini. Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini.
Together.
Kaumari Shakti Hasta cha Mayura Varavahana. Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini. Kaumari Shakti Hasta cha Mayura Varavahana. Yodhumabhyaya Yaudaityan Ambika Guharupini.
So now Kaumari comes. How is she? Shakti Hasta. Just now he mentioned Subramania's Ayudha spear. That Ayudha is called Shakti. His Ayudha alone is called Shakti. No, generally a spear will not be called Shakti. Subramania's Ayudha is called Shakti.
Because Shakti Ayudha.
So Shakti Hasta. She is holding the Shakti in her hands. Mayura Varavahana. Mayura Vahana is not just ordinary peacock. Mayura Varavahana. Shrestha Mayura. Very glorious, very
Superlative
super,
Mayura.
yeah, superlative.
Vara means superlative.
Superlative. Mayura as the Vahana. Yodhum Abhyayayo. To fight Yodhum Abhyayayo, she has come. Daityan Ambika Guharupini. To fight against the Asuras, she has come as the Guharupini, as in the form of.
Because Guha
Kaumari.
is another name for Kumara or Kartikeya. Guha.
Guha means another name
Another
of
name. That is why she is also
Subramanya.
Subramanya. Another name is Guha. So Guharupini.
She has taken the form of Subramanya. Guharupini. She's taken the Yadrupam. We read that, right?
The previous year.
Yatha Bhushana Vahanam. So Yadrupam. So here she is Guharupini. She is in the form of Subramanya. Okay.
You have to, so all of these are important because she is now taking the, first she took the Brahmani, Brahma Rupa, all that, then the Shiva Rupa, Maheshwari. Now she is taking the Kaumari at the Guha Rupa. She is with all the Ayudas. So when somebody sees, they will think they are fighting with that particular Devata. So no longer that Asuras will feel they are fighting with the Devi. They will think they are fighting with that particular god, whether it is Brahma or Vishnu. That is what they will think. And that is why you have to link this with when the 9th chapter, when it comes at that time. Yeah. Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir. Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir.
Garudo Parisamsthita.
Garudo Parisamsthita. Garudo Parisamsthita.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir Garudo Parisamsthita.
Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir Garudo Parisamsthita. Tathaiva Vaishnavi Shaktir Garudo Parisamsthita.
Shankha Chakra Gada Sharanga.
Shankha Chakra Gada Sharanga. Shankha Chakra Gada Sharanga.
Khadga खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्ग खड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्गखड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्गखड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ
together.
तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्गखड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्ङ्गखड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ.
So now comes Vaishnavi. How is she? Garudopari samsthita. Samsthita means she is seated. Garuda upari, on top of a Garuda. Garuda is
That's Garuda Vahana.
Vahana of
Vishnu's
Vishnu.
Vahana is Garuda.
So tatha eva Vaishnavi Shaktihi. That is the Shakti of Vishnu comes as Vaishnavi, sitting or seated on the top of Garuda. How is she? What are the things she is holding? She is holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Sharanga, Khadga. 5, right? But then
Six,
what is
yeah.
she? What she cannot hold, only 5 hands cannot be there. There has to be even
6.
number, right? 6.
But
So the Shankha for Vishnu is called the Panchajanya. Shankha's name. Then Chakra is the Sudarshana Chakra. Gada is Kaumodaki. Sharanga is the Sharanga means the bow. She's holding Sharanga Dhanva. He is called the Sharanga Dhanva, right? Gadadharaha. So he holds the Sharanga the bow. So here she is also, that is why Sharanga means bow. And then Khadga is the sword that he holds. Because she is holding the Sharanga, the bow, it means another hand should hold the arrow also.
Because there is no
There is no
purpose
purpose of having just a bow, right? So
when
it
you
is
go to a fight, if
understood.
you just go with a bow, the opponent will not even think you know how to fight.
So that is why she is 6
Hands.
Vaishnavi has 6 hands.
You should know
holding-
the 6 hands, each
What are
Ayuda of Vishnu, you should know here.
So she is holding all these Ayudhas of Vishnu. And actually there is a evidence found in Vamana Purana where it describes Vaishnavi with the same set of Ayudhas.
Ayuda 6.
There is a verse in Vamana Purana which says the same Ayudhas for Vaishnavi.
Yajñavarahamatulam.
Yajñavarahamatulam. Yajñavarahamatulam.
Rupam ya bibhrato harehe.
Rupam ya bibhrato harehe. Rupam ya bibhrato harehe.
Yajñavarahamatulam. Rupam ya bibhrato harehe.
Yajñavarahamatulam. Rupam ya bibhrato harehe. Yajñavarahamatulam. Rupam ya bibhrato harehe.
Shaktisapyayayau tatra.
Shaktisapyayayau tatra. Shaktisapyayayau tatra.
Varahim bibhrati tanum.
Varahim bibhrati tanum. Varahim bibhrati tanum.
Shaktisapyayayau tatra varahim bibhrati tanum.
Shaktisapyayayau tatra varahim bibhrati tanum. Shaktisapyayayau tatra varahim bibhrati tanum.
So together. Yajñavarahamatulam.
Rupam ya bibhrato harehe. Shaktisapyayayau tatra varahim bibhrati tanum. यज्ञवाराहमतुलं रूपं या बिभ्रतो हरेः शक्तिसाप्याययौ तत्र वाराही बिभ्रति तनुम्.
So here Shakti Sapya, the is sound should be there. Okay, when you, I could not hear the
Shakti
is.
Sapya Shaktis.
There is a visarga after Shakti, right? You cannot say Shakti Sapya. It doesn't sound right. Can you just say once more with that is sound? No, together. Yajna Varahamatulam.
Yajñavaragamatulam
रूपं या बिभ्रतो हरेः शक्तिसाप्याययौ तत्र वाराही बिभ्रति तनुम्.
Once more.
यज्ञवाराहमतुलं रूपं या बिभ्रतो हरेः शक्तिसाप्याययौ तत्र वाराही बिभ्रति तनुम्.
Okay. So here comes Varahi, and who is she? She is the Atulam Rupam, incomparable Rupa of Yajna Varaha Murti. That is the Varaha Murti. That is, you know that story of Varaha, right? Of Vishnu taking the boar form, the form of boar to save the earth.
Yes.
So he is called the Yajna Varaha Murti, and so she is the Atulam Rupa, incomparable form of this Yajna Varaha. And then Shakti Sapyayo Tatra Varahi Vibhrati Tanum. So she is the Shakti of that Vishnu, and she comes as in the name of Varahi. So again, she is the Amsha of Vishnu. Already Vaishnavi is there, but there is one more Amsha of Vishnu who comes here as Varahi.
So this Varahi is also a form of Lakshmi only.
Vishnu form.
Okay.
They are all Vishnu.
Yajna Varaha,
Varaha means the Vishnu form, right?
Yes.
And the Varahi is the female.
The Shakti of Vishnu. Yeah. Lakshmi is not the Shakti. Is
here it is like Brahmi is Shakti of Brahma. They are not
Saraswati.
The concept.
Not the consort.
Okay, so this is the
Shakti of that.
The energy.
Energy of that.
Varaha. He is also called Yajna Varaha. He is a form who can give enlightenment. So he is not only called Varaha, he is also popularly called as Yajna Varaha Murti.
This form is same which is followed in Sri Vidya after Ganapati Varahi Sadhana.
Yes. The same Varahi is also the same.
Narasimhi Nrisimhasya Vibhrati Sadrisham Vapuhu Narasimhi Nrisimhasya Vibhrati Sadrisham Vapuhu
नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः
प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः Together.
नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रति सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सटाक्षेप क्षिप्त नक्षत्र संहतिः.
So the Narasimhi, right? So Narasimhas Rupa. She has taken up the Narasimha Rupa. So how is he? He has a head of a lion and a body of a human, right? So that is why the words are also like Chipta Nakshatra Samhati. Like that Ksha is very, that is the Jiva Swara here. So that is when Narasimhi, when she is shaking her head, all those hairs, right, in the face, they look like scattered nakshatras. The as if the stars have been strewn here. And so with that kind of a rupa, she's shining like that, and with the golden hairs. That means that the hairs are like golden in color, with like as if the stars are scattered here. So with that kind of a rupa, she's appearing here.
Just her shake, all the small hairs, it's just they all fly over and then they become stars in the sky. That is how it is explained here. That is the power of Narasimha's power.
Again, this is a Vishnu Amsha. Vaishnavi, Varahi, and Narasimhi.
Vajrahasta tathaivaindri.
Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Vajrahasta tathaivaindri.
Gajarajo paristhita.
Gajarajo paristhita. Gajarajo paristhita.
Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Gajarajo paristhita.
Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Gajarajo paristhita. Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Gajarajo paristhita.
Prapta sahasra nayana.
Prapta sahasra nayana. Prapta sahasra nayana.
Yatha shakras tathaiva sa.
Yatha shakras tathaiva sa. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa.
Prapta sahasra nayana. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa.
Prapta sahasra nayana. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa. Prapta sahasra nayana. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa.
Together.
Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Gajarajo paristhita. Prapta sahasra nayana. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa. Vajrahasta tathaivaindri. Gajarajo paristhita. Prapta sahasra nayana. Yatha shakras tathaiva sa.
So here, Yatha Shakraha is Indra. So she is just like how Indra was. She is taking that form of Indra. And what is the Ayudha for Indra? Vajra. So Vajra Hasta. So Indra is holding Vajra. And Gajarajaha, what is the name? Airavata. So you are all very good. So you remember. So Airavata is the name of the Vahana of Indra. So Airavata.
So Tatha Aindri. So
Yeah.
she's called, she comes as Aindri. And how is she? Sahasra Nayana. She has 1,000 eyes. She can see in all the directions. 1,000 directions.
Yeah.
So she is capable of that. And so she is called Aindri. She comes here as Aindri. So how many are there totally? Can you all name? Brahmi, Brahma, Maheshwari,
Maheshwari, Kumari,
Aindri. So 7. This is why this whole Saptashati was also called Saptasati.
Sati. 7 Satis.
Those
Satis are all
days,
the
it was popularly called Saptasati because of these 7 matrikas.
Satis are Devis. These Devis.
In fact, if you go to any ancient temples, you can still see the 7 Saptamatrikas. They will all be like in stones. They will be.
Every temple will have the Saptamatrika.
These idols will be there. Any ancient temple, Devi temple, you go and look for it. There will be one in one corner. They would have done this puja for the Saptamatrikas. You can find them in most of the temple. Any Devi temple. They are very important forms of Devi.
Tatah parivritastabhihi.
ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः
ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः.
ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः.
So tabhihi and Ishana becomes tabhirishano. So Visarga will change to Ra sound. Visarga and the E will become Re. Tatah parivritastabhirishano devashaktibihi.
ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः.
हन्यन्तामसुरा शीघ्रम्.
हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम्
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
हन्यन्तामसुरा शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्. हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
So how I see pre, right? How I give the stress that pre. So mama prityaha chandikam hanyantamasura shighram mama prityaha chandikam.
हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम्
मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्. हन्यन्तामसुरा शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्. Together.
ततः देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्. ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः ईशानो देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुराः शीघ्रम् मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिकाम्.
So now in this whole scene, who was there? Only Devi and Simha was. They both were there. Now Devi divided herself into 7 matrikas. So there are only women and then the Simha is there. Now, when the wife wants to do something, the husband will come and say, okay, now I want you to do this. Already the wife has decided she is going to do it. But then husband feels that he is having the command over his wife and he will give her approval without even asking for it, right? Similarly here, Ishanaha, who is Ishanaha? Shiva. Parivritastabhihi Ishano Devashaktibihi. That Ishana, Shiva, thus surrounded by all these Shaktis, now he wants to make an important statement here. He wants to bring importance to himself by giving the statement, Hanyantam Asuraha Shighram. Go and kill these Asuras, as if they are waiting for his command. He is telling, okay, Shaktis, all Devis, you're all ready. Make me happy. Mama Pritya, Mama Priti Aha. Aha means he is telling to Chandika, to make me happy, go and kill these Asuras. So this Ishana, the Shiva is making
Shiva
an
is
entry
making
here.
an entry here.
Tataf you've done 2 times, right?
Yeah. Tato Devi Shariratu.
Tato Devi Shariratu. Tato Devi Shariratu.
Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Vinishkrantati Bhishana. Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
Tato Devi Shariratu Vinishkrantati Bhishana.
ततो देवी शरीरात्तु विनिष्क्रान्तातिभीषणा
ततो देवी शरीरात्तु
विनिष्क्रान्तातिभीषणा
चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा
चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा
शिवा शतनिनादिनी
शिवा शतनिनादिनी शिवा शतनिनादिनी
चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी
चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी
together.
ततो देवी शरीरास्तु विनिष्क्रान्तातिभीषणा चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी ततो देवी शरीरास्तु विनिष्क्रान्तातिभीषणा चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी.
So, hearing these words of Ishana, Deva, Shiva, what happens? Chandika Shakti Ati Ugra, very angry Shakti of Chandika. Remember, Chandika Shakti Ati Ugra. So, the Shakti of Chandika comes out of her, comes out of this Devi, and then Tato Devi Shariratu. Devi's Sharira, from there, this Chandika Shakti comes out, who is Ati Ugra. She is very Ugra, like very angry, and Vinish Krantati Ati Bhishana. Ati Bhishana means very fearful. She looks very fearful. Vinish Kranta means comes out. And Shiva Shataninadini. Ninada means, already we said, sound. Ninada, right? Shata means 100. 100 of Geedad. Geedad mane wo jackal. Bringing out the sounds of hundreds of jackals. This Chandika Shakti, she comes out of this Devi's Sharira and comes out and stands there. Who looks very Ati Ugra and Ati Bhishana.
सा चाघधूम्रजटिलम्
सा चाघधूम्रजटिलम् सा चाघधूम्रजटिलम्
ईशानमपराजिता
ईशानमपराजिता ईशानमपराजिता.
So Jatilam and Ishana comes Jatilam Nishana. सा चाघधूम्र जटिलमीशानमपराजिता
सा चाघधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता सा चाघधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता.
दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन्
दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन्
पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः.
दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः
दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः.
Together.
सा चाघधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः सा चाघधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वं शुम्भनिशुम्भयोः.
So as we said before, right, the previous shloka, when Akhilaji was saying Shiva, there was no role for him
So far.
so far, and he could have just kept quiet. But after all of this, he just intervened, maybe to say, put like sometimes nobody asks us our opinion, but we just want to show our presence, so we just gave our opinion even though nobody has asked for it. So Shiva also did the same thing, and he says, okay,
Make me happy.
make me
because of
happy,
my,
and give this Indra his kingdom back. So go and quickly kill all the asuras, right? Because Devi is, that's what she is doing, but he just thought he will add his own opinion. So now what Devi does, she says, now she finds another person here. Now now she is also making use of Shiva. So here it is very this is a very interesting verse here. So Shiva, Paramash is her husband, so she has to respect, right? And in a normal kingdom, the king is very high, like queen is there, king is there, and the messenger or a duta, right? Like a NY, like he is normally below the king. He is not in that high position as the emperor or king or queen. So but he is in a fairly good position. That is the duta. It's not the duta will be in a very low position in any kingdom. He will be in a high position because they will be sent to other kingdoms or to the enemy to go and talk. As a messenger. So yeah, you cannot just send anybody with a message. You have to if a king wants to send a message to another king, the message is important, and through whom the message is sent is also important. So they have to select properly, because there are a lot of qualifications required of a messenger. Now here she is now using as messenger her own husband because he just came in. She was saying, so what should I do with him? Maybe she was angry why he, so immediately he put her, okay,
She
you go,
gave- you
she
become
gave,
the messenger.
you go and do
Become
a
a duta
messenger.
to Shubha.
You do you become a messenger, and later on it will say because she used
So she says, Dutatvam Gacha Bhagavan.
Dutam, yeah.
So
But yeah, she says Duta, Duta Tvam Gacha Bhagavan. So she also uses the word Bhagavan. So we explained that Bhaga, like what are the qualities of
six
a Bhagavan?
Aishwarya qualities
6 qualities in the previous
represent
passage.
the word Bhagavan.
Bhagavan. And she gives that respect also, so that he does not feel slighted or people think that she Devi is insulting her husband. So she is now telling, like, you addressing as Bhagavan.
You are already holding that big position of Bhagavan, but still you are the best person to go as a messenger. She is showing her humility also there.
Yeah.
By just saying that word Bhagavan to her own husband.
Yeah.
Although she is going to send him as a messenger,
which is not a high position.
Which is not a high position. She is giving that word Bhagavan to just give respect to this Shiva. Yeah. And how is he? Dhumra Jatila. He has the hair, his matted hair is Dhumra Jatila, very red. That shows the anger, the smoke color or the reddish color is also showing the anger that Shiva carries because of this Asura, Asura Sainya. And it is also said that who is sending him as the messenger? Shakti of Chandika Shakti, right? Chandika. In the previous verse, we saw that Chandika Shakti came out of that Devi with Ati Ugra and Ati Bhishana. Remember, not Vaishnavi or Varahi or Mahendri, none of them are talking here. None of the Saptamatrikas are appointing him as the Duta. The Chandika Shakti is appointing him as Duta. That means Chandika Shakti is the most powerful of all of the Shaktis here.
She is the Chandika Mahalakshmi.
So the commentator says, just because they first see the order of this description, Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, they described all of the Saptamatrikas. Then who comes? The Chandika. Ishana. Shiva is surrounded by these Saptamatrikas. He makes a comment saying that, yeah, go fight. Okay. Then the next verse talks about this Chandika Shakti jumping out of this Devi in a very Ati Bhishana form, very fearful form. Then she appoints, this Chandika Shakti appoints Shiva as the messenger. None of those Saptamatrikas are appointing him. So you have to be very careful. The commentators are appointing this to us. They are saying that Chandika Shakti is appointing, that means she is the most powerful of all the Saptamatrikas.
She is the Chandika Mahalakshmi, the highest Brahman. Only she can
have that power to tell
highest. She is
Shiva.
like a Patta Magishi, like in the Soundalagri, Shankara says, right? Wow, the Patta Magishi.
She is the empress.
Empress of all. She can do anything, even to this Shiva. So that is why she is Sacha. So Dutatvam. So make Tvam Gacha. Oh Duta, oh you may. I am appointing you as Duta. So as a messenger, go. Dutatvam Gacha Bhagavan Parsham Shumbha Nishumbhayo. Go near. Have you completed this? No, right? Sachaga Dhumram. You have said 2 times. Sachaga Dhumrajitlam. Is that right?
Can you say that?
Yeah. 1 time, yeah.
24th verse.
Sachaga Dhumrajitlam Ishanama Parajita Dutatvam Gacha Bhagavan Parsham Shumbha Nishumbhayo.
So here it says Sa Aparajita. That Chandika Shakti is Aparajita. She cannot be won over by anybody.
Yeah.
So that Chandika Shakti who cannot be won over by anybody talks to Shiva as you go to Parsham Shumbha Nishumbha as the Duta.
Jita means always who wins. Jita.
Aparajita.
Ajita means who will not win. Aparajita is that who can never be won over. So that is always a Jit. That is Aparajita. Dutat Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha.
Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha. Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha.
Danavavati Garvitau.
Danavavati Garvitau. Danavavati Garvitau.
Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau.
Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau. Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau.
The Brugi Shumbham Nishumbham. It's not Shumbha Nishumbham. Brugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha again. Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau.
Rugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau.
Ye chan ye danavastatra.
Ye chan ye danavastatra. Ye chan ye danavastatra.
Yuddhaya samupasthitaha.
Yuddhaya samupasthitaha. Yuddhaya samupasthitaha.
Ye chan ye danavastatra yuddhaya samupasthitaha.
Ye chan ye danavastatra yuddhaya samupasthitaha. Ye chan ye danavastatra yuddhaya samupasthitaha.
2 times.
Brugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau. Ye chan ye danavastatra yuddhaya samupasthitaha. Brugi Shumbham Nishumbham Cha Danavavati Garvitau. Ye chan ye danavastatra yuddhaya samupasthitaha.
Trailokyaminndro labhatam.
Trailokyamindro labhatam. Trailokyamindro labhatam.
Deva santu havirbhujaha.
Deva santu havirbhujaha. देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः
यूयं प्रयात पातालम्
यूयं प्रयात पातालम् यूयं प्रयात पातालम्
यदि जीवितुमिच्छथ
यदि जीवितुमिच्छत यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
यदि जीवतुम इच्छ so जीवतुम इच्छथ so cha and tha both mahaprana and जीवितुम इच्छता becomes मिच्छता यदि जीवितुम इच्छथ यदि जीवितुम इच्छथ
यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छथ
यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
so together
त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो लभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छत
so here once both sides Devi side and also Shumbha has appointed so many of his different clans of asuras to fight and they are all ready to fight so it is war is imminent next second it is going to happen but even at that time and it was a good fortune for Devi that Shiva intervenes and gives his comment and but even otherwise in normally just before a war they will try to see is there any other way not to have the war so that because war means destruction so is there any method that there can be peace no war and they can settle it amicably and then they don't fight so here Devi says to Shiva go and tell you are because the messenger cannot tell anything on his own messenger has only to relay exactly the same message given by the person sending so here Devi is appointing Shiva as the messenger and what is she saying go and tell Shumbha and Nishumba and all the Daityas or all the Asuras who are ready to fight tell them Trailokyam Indro Labhatam Devaha Santu Havirbhujaha. Let this Devendra get back his power on the three worlds and let him rule the three worlds. And let Havirbhujaha means whenever we say anything like Swaha, we say Indra, all that Devas, the food to Devas is given by us. When we do a yajna, when you do like a sacrifice or a yajna, any havan, anything you do, when you say that particular devata, they cannot get any other food. If we don't do that havana, they will be hungry. They cannot get any. Havir bhujaha means they get only, their food is only this havis or the yajna. Whatever our offering is their food. And because now they are without food, because all the offerings have been taken by Shumbha. So what he has done, he redirected all the anything which goes to Indra. You send a courier to Indra, it will be redirected automatically to Shumbha. So everything is got by Shumbhasura. So the Duta or the messenger, which is Shiva, that is what Devi tells him. Go and tell that there is one more chance. So there is no need for this fight. Give back to Indra his kingdom and all the devas, they will do their respective jobs. You, with all your clan, go to one loka, which we will allot to you, separate place, which is called Patala Loka. You stay there happily. So there is no fight, because you will be ruling your own Patala Loka, and all the Trailokya, or the three worlds, will be ruled by Indra. Trailokya Vindro Lapatam, Deva Santu Avirbujaha, Yuyam Prayada Patalam. You all go to this Patala Loka. Yadi Jivitu Michada. If you want to live. It means, it is just, the message is, there is no way that you can win. Don't dream ever, because you are daydreaming. You are thinking you can win, but there is no way that you can win. It is only a daydream. Now accept that you can never win and go to Patala Loka is how they finish. So with this, we will end this class today, and we will continue in the next class for the balance.
What will happen if they don't listen? So that will be given in the 27th verse.
27th verse is,
What is the repercussion they'll face? They'll face if they don't listen. She will tell that in the next verse, in the 27th verse. We'll start that in the next one.
Sri Guru Brahma. Any questions?
Any questions you all have, you can feel free to ask while you are in person meeting us here. You want to recite once all of it?
I think that will be.
Yeah, that will be.
25th, 1 to 25, 26, I think, 26th verse. Yes.
ऋषिरुवाच चण्डे च निहते दैत्ये मुण्डे च विनिपातिते बहुलेषु च सैन्येषु क्षयितेष्वसुरेश्वरः ततः कोपपराधीनचेता शुम्भप्रतापवान् उद्योगं सर्वसैन्यानां दैत्यानामादिदेशः अद्य सर्वभयैर्दैत्याश्चरशीतिरुदायुधाः कमूनां चतुरशीतिर्निर्यातुस्वदैर्वृताः कोटिवीर्याणि पञ्चाशदसुराणां कुलानि वै शतं कुलानि धौम्राणां निर्गच्छन्तु ममाज्ञया कालकालौर्यभामौर्या कालकेयास्तथासुराः युद्धाय सज्जा निर्यान्तु आज्ञया मम इत्याज्ञाप्यासुरपतिः शुम्भो भैरवशासनः निर्जगाममहासैन्यसहस्रबहुभिर्वृतः आयान्तं चण्डिका दृष्ट्वा तत्सैन्यमतिभीषणम् जस्मै पूरयामास धरणीं गगनान्तरम् ततः सिंहो महानादमतीव कृतवान् नृप घण्टास्वनेन तन्नादमम्बिका चोपबृंहयत् धनुर्जा सिंहघण्टानां नादापूरितडिङ्मुखा निनादैर्विनिशयितानि जिह्वे विस्तारितानना तन्निनादमुपश्रुत्य दैत्यसैन्यश्चतुर्दिशम् देवी सिंहस्तथा काली सरोषैः परिवारिताः एकस्मिन्नन्तरे भूपविनाशाय सुरद्विषाम् भवायामरसिंहानामतिवीर्यबलान्विताः ब्रह्मेश गुहविष्णूनां महेन्द्रस्य च शक्तयः शरीरेभ्यो विनिष्क्रम्य तद्रूपैश्चण्डिकां ययुः यस्य देवस्य यद्रूपं यथा भूषणवाहनम् तदेव हितच्छक्तिरसुरानुयोक्तुमयालयो हंसयुक्तविमानाग्रे साक्ष्यसूत्रकमण्डलुः आयाब्रह्मणशक्तिर्ब्रह्माणि सा विधीयते माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा त्रिशूलफलधारिणी महाविदया प्राप्ता चन्द्रलेखा विभूषणा कौमारी शक्तिहस्ता च मयूरवाहना योद्धुमग्रायो वैद्यानम्बिका गुहरूपिणी तथैव वैष्णवी शक्तिर्गरुडोपरि संस्थिता शङ्खचक्रगदाशार्गखड्गहस्ताभ्युपाययौ यज्ञवाराहमतुलं रूपं या विभ्रतो हरे शक्तिः साप्याययौ तत्र वाराही बिभ्रती तनुम् नारसिंही नृसिंहस्य बिभ्रती सदृशं वपुः प्राप्ता तत्र सकाशे पश्यत्तनक्षत्रसंहितिः वज्रहस्ता तथैवैन्द्री गजराजोपरि स्थिता प्राप्ता सहस्रनयना यथा शक्रस्तथैव सा ततः परिवृतस्ताभिः देवशक्तिभिः हन्यन्तामसुरा शीघ्रं मम प्रीत्याह चण्डिका ततो देवी शरीरा तु विनिष्क्रान्ता विभीषणा चण्डिका शक्तिरत्युग्रा शिवा शतनिनादिनी सा चावधूम्रजटिलमीशानमपराजिता दूतत्वं गच्छ भगवन् पार्श्वशुम्भयोः ब्रूहि शुम्भं च दानवावतिगर्वितौ ये चान्ये दानवास्तत्र युद्धाय समुपस्थिताः त्रैलोक्यमिन्द्रो नभतां देवाः सन्तु हविर्भुजः यूयं प्रयात पातालं यदि जीवितुमिच्छतः।
So we will continue with the 8th chapter probably next week.
Yeah.
Say Guru Bhyo.
So somebody actually pointed out the Ja Shabdam that I was asking you all to identify. It's in the 38th shloka, verse of 2nd chapter.
Yeah.
Go refer that and try to
Second
understand
chapter
the
38.
meaning.
Jia.
Namaste, Shri Guru Bhyo.